14 years of stuff. Maybe taking things out of the back.
I think they're kind of other things.
We're here to get a TV for Heather because she wants a Roku upstairs, and I figured instead of spending $35 for a Roku and another $25 for an adapter, TVs for $100. Look at all cute things for the girls. They got these little 24-inch ones for $89. It's 32-inch for $118. I don't think they have anyplace else. We're gonna go look. Ooh, I wonder if they have no pill fleece. I can get some for the chilies. Look! It's a Mickey Mouse! Huh? Well, that was a score. We got some fleece for the chinchilla cages. $2. $3.50. Here they are. They're all the way back up in the front. I guess. People have been asking about this because I mentioned it in another video. This pickup is from 8 to 8. And there it is. This is a big, huge contraption. And it looks like it might deliver you a key too if you got bigger things. Crazy. So even better, that fleece I bought that was $2 and $3 came up 97 cents and $1.55. Crazy. I don't know. Focus. Oh well. You know what I said. More stuff. And we got one more load. That's it. The very last thing. 14 years. And I'm out of there. So 14 years. All, over. Start another, I don't know.
A fresh beginning.
Yeah. I don't know how many more years. And, be retirement age pretty soon.
I'll be getting a job in the spring.
Know. I have a friend I always told always told everybody I'd probably be like my friend and do massage till I'm 80.
You never know. I feel like you've aged pretty well and maybe you'll look the same when you're 80.
I doubt that.
We can only hope.
Yeah. Anyways, it was funny because I've been stress eating. All right. I said that I wanted one donut and I went and got that dozen. I had been bugging my boyfriend, bugging him to get donuts. And he's like, I'm not bringing donuts over there. He says, you guys will kill me if I bring donuts over there. So,
my mom's like, when we're asking for it, we want donuts. When we're not asking, we don't want donuts.
Right. Right? So I was asking, bring me some donuts. And he's like, no, I'm not bringing donuts. And finally I gave up on him and I went and got the donuts. And guess what? He brought over another dozen donuts.
But it's the kind I like, so I got to have some donuts.
So Mary got to have some donuts.
I don't like the regular.
He brought over half a dozen crullers and a half a dozen these little mini cinnamon buns.
I like the crullers because they're like, I think that's what they're called anyway.
Yeah.
They're like eggy, fluffy. They're like not like a thick cake. It's more like eating a pastry.
Yeah. But I want to show you something. Here. Let's go this way. 2 dozen donuts. That's what's left.
I probably ate like 4 of those.
I don't.
Maybe
Heather plowed through a lot of them, but I had 8 so far in 2 days. That's crazy. Ah. She's gonna be biting.
Why are you trying?
She's gonna eat you.
You were jumping on people, so I'm just giving you what you want.
She's like, let me down. I wonder how much she weighs now.
She's probably like 40 pounds. 40 something.
Oh, she's probably more than that. She's like, I'm getting too big to be held like a baby.
Oh, please stop wiggling.
Yeah. What is today? Is today the 30th? Oh, she ran away.
Gotta love your dogs. And then they squirm out of your arms, and then you're like, oh.
And today's the 30th, so she's 5 months today. She's getting there.
She's crazy.
She's gonna have all her lady parts taken out next week, I think. Maybe the week after. Be weird. Yeah. Next week.
And she'll be all dopey.
I gotta take Heather to get her hair cut today. You'll be sitting down one day and he's gonna like snatch. Right?
Stay. Boop. Attack! It's okay. I will no longer tickle your nose.
Heather got her new TV with the Roku. It was the same size as her other TV. So we probably won't see her the rest of the day. Well, wait a minute. She's got a hair appointment. That's right. Gotta go get her. What happened to the Michael sign? We're gonna go in here and look for some little drawers maybe. Yeah, all their signs are gone out of the front. It says we're open, we are open. Oh look, there's all kinds of drawers over there. So Mary has no idea why I got the camera out and what's even going on this week.
No.
No clue.
I'm just
But I-
here.
I figured I'd grab the ring light and set it up in the living room because it's been a really, really weird week. The last vlog, because they go up on that was Wednesday. Yeah. They
Feels like Wednesday was yesterday, but yesterday was Thursday.
right. So, okay, what's happening?
Need to take a breath and restart.
Yeah. So the vlog went up on Wednesday. All this week, I was supposed to start this new job on Monday, and I went over there and I filled out paperwork, and I figured, they would have people. They said they had a waiting list. I figured they'd have people on my schedule. So I called twice, and I haven't. They said they would call me if they put anybody on my schedule, and here it is Friday, and I still haven't gotten a phone call. And I called them again this morning, and the reason why I called was because I got a call from my old job last night, and they said that the office manager had talked to one of the doctors, and one of the doctors said, well, why is Sherry leaving? Why we have room for Sherry to come back, so they offered me, a different schedule. And are you cold?
No, I'm just moving my sweater out of the way. It's all Christmassy.
So I figured, if they're gonna give me that schedule, that's kind of, I felt bad because I knew that they needed somebody full time over there, but they don't need anybody full time right now. Things are really slow because, they're still having to sanitize everything and, all the COVID regulations. And, but, come spring, when Mary started working, I was going to, ask them about reducing my hours anyway. So everything happens for a reason, but it's so strange. I feel bad.
Yeah.
But I don't feel bad. I don't know how to feel. I was so confused this whole week that I've got little bits of video, and none of them make sense. It's just, because I'm not thinking to pick up the camera and start, recording, or I shut off the record button before I'm finished recording. It's scatterbrain.
Yeah, I've been kind of in like a mood lately. Like, not a bad mood. I've still been like upbeat as usual, but I don't know. Sometimes I'll look ahead at my homework and seeing all of the things I have to do. I kind of have to stay just on week per week, because if I look ahead, which I did recently, it stresses me out to see all the homework I'll have due in the coming weeks. And the beginning of the semester is pretty easy, and then once you get to the mid-semester is when the teachers start throwing tests and more homework and projects at you, and you know about the projects at the beginning, but you don't really think about them till they're close to due. But I was looking ahead at all these projects I have, and it was just stressing me out. And so now I've just been really lazy, and I don't want to do anything, and just get in these moods. Done. I always get things done. I just get worried about it.
Yeah, I got after her yesterday morning because I knew she had 2 assignments.
I just wanted to lay around all day.
And she's like, I get him done. Well, then, my boyfriend comes over here, after work, and blah, 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 blah. He's a real big distraction.
He starts talking about these random things, and then I have to answer.
And then he researches things on the internet.
I'm I have to get my homework done. But I got it done. It wasn't that hard.
Barely got it done.
No, I got it done a half hour before it was due. I see people posting stuff at midnight when it's due, and it's but I have an alarm on my phone called my late alarm that's 11:30. So I have one that's set at at the very least 8 o'clock or 8:30 to start any homework assignments that are due at midnight, if they're not that bad. And then I have a 10:30 alarm to that's when I should be done or finishing up. And then if it still takes me longer, I have an 11:30 alarm that's like, you better be done now. so I have everything always in at least an hour or a half hour before it's actually due. And
at least this semester seems better. I mean, she's...
last semester I had all these accounting and tax classes, and they had like 5 homework assignments due every night.
Yeah, she was in panic mode the entire semester.
I think last semester I would have to get up at like sometimes 8 a.m. and just I would be working on homework from 8 a.m. to midnight.
But at least it's not as bad as the first semester with the calculus.
There's always going to be one horrible professor that just doesn't get back to you and doesn't seem like they want to help, and it's like, go get a tutor. And then it's hard to find tutors because sometimes I went to this tutoring lab and I didn't know how it worked, but no one talked to me. And I signed up and I just sat there and I was like, what am I supposed to do? But no one talked to me. I didn't know they were all tutors.
Yeah, and she had a set time.
Yeah, so I was just waiting for somebody, and so then I learned that, if you want to be tutored, you have to, ask someone or do the personal one-on-one tutoring, because if you walk into the labs, they're not going to help you unless you, I'll specifically run up to someone and be like, I need help with this, but then it's not guaranteed they're going to know what you're talking about.
My hip is starting to hurt.
Oh, I got off on a tangent again, I'm sorry. If this is interesting to you, though, you can post some questions about what I think of school, and I can try to answer them in future videos. It might be boring though. You're probably just blah blah. Yeah, whatever.
So our week was kind of crazy. So I pulled everything out of the other chiropractic. Mary went over there. She took 2 loads with me, the bigger stuff. So everything, I found places for everything here at home because I figured, okay, the other room is set up over at the other office, and they don't want us to bring our things over there. So now I'm going back to the other office. I have to take all my things back, and I'm not going to have the same room. I'm going to have a smaller room because I'm only going to be part-time instead of full-time. So craziness. But once Mary starts working, and we'll have 3 people here working at the house, and I told them, for some reason they don't want to stay. That's the whole reason for all the construction. The house was going to be set up to do an Airbnb or a rental unit.
What it used to be.
Yeah, which is what it used to be. No, it didn't.
Well,
the whole house was rented out before.
Not separate units. But...
Yeah, it wasn't separate units. It sounds like the last people that were here had the house rented out to 4 or 5 people. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, because I get things in the mail, look like they were all working at Burger King or something. So they couldn't afford this house. So, are you picking on him again? He's just so laid back.
It's a ponytail on his side.
It's funny because he used to be crazy like Bean over there. And now she wears him out, and he's so laid back, and she's just crazy.
I'm crazy too. But I'll be doing homework and stuff, and I'll have my books, and I'll just set things on him and and walk away to go to the bathroom and come back, and he just looks like this.
Things are still set on him.
I toss my blankets over him, and he just curls up inside of them. Mom's like, "Where's Kip?" And I'm like, right there, under my blankets, because I'll be like, whoosh.
Well, I don't have an intro again. And
is this the outro?
I suppose this will probably be the outro, because I don't think we'll be, what is it? Today's Friday. I keep forgetting what day it is. I'm so confused. This Friday. Whole week has me all messed up. I mean, you're starting a new job, and then you go over there and you get everything all set up, and they're not doing what they said, and then you get a phone call and come back, and now you gotta move everything back, and
it's certainly a lot of communication issues and confusion.
But it's a confusing time. Yeah. It's just I feel bad for any employers right now. It's so scary out there, and so so much going on.
And
So
at
much
the
to figure out.
beginning of the semester, that was only like six weeks ago now. This is the 6th week of the semester. But the very first week, I have one in-person class for an hour. And the teacher asked everyone, they were like, so whose job was affected by COVID this year? And like half the class about raised their hands, and he asked all of the people, and all of them had the same answer. They were like, we just lost our jobs and we just had to go find jobs elsewhere.
Oh, they lost them completely.
Yeah.
Scary.
Yeah, like one worked at a daycare, another one worked at, I don't know, like a restaurant or something.
Mm-hmm.
So a bunch of people just all were let go and they had to go find other jobs.
Yeah. Heather was the lucky one. She was considered essential, so she never lost her job, which was good for us. I would have been really in a bad situation if she wasn't working.
Yeah, my older sister Faith was talking about her job. She's like, no matter how stressful it is and how much overtime I do and stuff, she's like, I am just thankful to have a job right now.
Mm-hmm.
Some people aren't as lucky.
Right. So, I hope you all are doing okay out there. And
I even heard about the Disney letting go of so many people.
28,000 people they
That's
let
so
go
sad.
of. Yeah.
Because a lot of people canceled plans for Disney and rescheduled them, so a lot of people just aren't visiting the parks right now, and they can't have that many people.
And there was something going on in California. They were supposed to do a soft opening, and then they canceled that. The governor's like, nope. We're still have numbers rising and fires going on, and so yes.
Lot of weird.
I probably wouldn't put anything after this. If we do anything after it, I'll probably put it before this. So if you see me dressed differently, it's because it's a different day.
Yeah. Oh.
We'll have to rewind.
Yeah, so you were talking about like filming and videos and stuff. So and I was saying like if anyone has any questions for us, we should do like a question and answer.
Yeah, Q&A.
At least eventually, like maybe when we get more viewers. But if the few of you who
We
comment all
are
the
5 people away from having 100 viewers or subscribers.
time,
We've got a lot of viewers. I see it's probably 50% are subscribers. But I have the other 50% that watch all the time, but they aren't subscribed. And I know, a lot of my family is older, that are watching. So they probably just don't want to start a YouTube channel, which, in order to subscribe, you have to have a YouTube channel. So,
Yeah.
And I don't blame them,
But if you guys have any questions about just things in general, or maybe Alaska things, or things you've heard on other Alaska YouTube vloggers and you'd like to know more about, or our opinions on them, I don't know, like the Northern Lights or something, which is quite common, so you probably know about that if you watch other videos.
No, a lot of people are, they have some misconceptions about the Northern Lights.
We don't have to turn a light switch on. They're a natural phenomenon that happens up in the outer spaces. So we can't turn them on. And they're moose, not mooses.
Although we call them mooses.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's cute.
Moose, plural or single. And we don't ride them.
No, yeah, I don't have a pet bear that I ride to school. I don't live in an igloo. This is not the inside of our igloo.
Her dad calls her all the time and says, so did you ride a moose today?
Oh my god. I was probably like 6 or something when we were moving up here, and I had these like little friends from elementary school or something, kindergarten, I don't know, but they like lived by us, and when we were packing up our trailer to move up here, they like came over to me and they were like, did you know that you're gonna have to like live in an igloo? And I was like, so I went and I asked Mom's boyfriend Life at the time, like when they started going out and stuff and we were like getting ready for this move, I asked him, I was like, does it get warm up there? And he was like, oh yeah. And I was like, I thought I was gonna live in like an eternal winter, but I was 6, so I had no idea.
It was so funny to run around town with him and in Detroit, because we were trying to, we bought a trailer there, and I had just bought a truck, and oh gosh, that story, we have to tell that one day. But running around town with him, people would find out, however, that he's from Alaska, and they're like, oh my gosh, you really live in igloos up there? And he was, yeah. And then do you have to take a dog sled everywhere? He goes, yep. I, just all these weird questions. He just make everybody think, yep, that's the way we live up there. And and I'd say, why do you do that? And he said, if they're that dumb, I don't want them there. Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me?
That's so funny. Yeah. It's pretty cool traveling.
He's
places.
an old guy.
We went to Boston when I was in middle school. It was like a middle school trip that we did, and that was cool because Boston is one of those places where you can, if you show your Alaska ID, you don't have to pay the tax there, the sales tax. And then,
there are a lot of states that do that.
Yeah, but
because we're tax free.
Whenever we do that, sometimes I get confused when I did that. But whenever we did that, people were usually like, "Oh, cool, you're from Alaska." Or if you just tell people in a conversation, you meet people on the street, they I feel like they give you like special treatment and stuff. Because there was this one baseball game my whole class was going to for our trip. And they were like, "Oh, well, we can't really let you in because we're kind of sold out and we're short on seats or something." And then the teacher was like, "Oh, but all these kids are from Alaska," and we were really wanting to do this, and they let us all in. And it was a really cool game. I don't know, with the Red Sox or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite part was just when the crowd goes, "Yoo-hoo!"
Yeah. The wave.
Yes, those are fun. Then there's always that one group of people who just don't want to do it, and they end it, and it's like, man.
Right? Yeah, it goes around about 3 times and everybody's done. All right. Well, I hope you're all doing good and you've got your jobs. And
so many random tangents. I apologize.
We do that all the time.
This is how I speak to my friends.
Yeah.
My friends will be
like,
how did we get on this topic?
Gotta get back to this other subject.
Yeah. I'll be like, well, we went from here to here, and then we went around there and through here. So that's how we got here. And they're like, oh.
And we're back on a tangent again.
Yeah, sorry. That's my whole life. I learned it from other people.
Me. So by the time, this will go up on Sunday, and the next one's on Wednesday. I won't be back to work because I told them. Well, I haven't told them yet. I'm going to call them today, but I'm going to tell them I won't want to start until Thursday next week. And we'll see if they get people on the schedule. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Because I'll keep my regular Tuesday. I'm looking at the calendar. I'll keep my regular Tuesday through Saturday. And see how it goes. Okay. And we'll see you later.
Wish that I could stay in this moment forever, so I can hold you in my arms. I will carry you on my shoulders as long as I'm able. Scare the monsters under your bed. Deep in the biting, liking for you is all I need. Until my heart gives in, I will do everything I can for you.
on my neck.
Deep and abiding, liking for you.